Just hanging with my boys. I've got Roni, Luke, Mr. Wild in the background there, who's currently sniffing some poop he just laid down in the arena. They have been goofing off and playing. I've been hanging around. It has been interesting. I like hanging with the boys. I know many of you do as well. So I thought I'd bring you along a little bit as I got a comment that came in that kind of triggered. Like, I guess let's do a quick video with the boys and let you guys know what I've been up to. It was actually a funny little comment by Cornelia, if you're watching. Thanks for just a little bit of a kick in the right direction, because today I was really just going to kind of go past doing a video, but here we are. Let's say hi to Mr. Wild. Anyway, she was looking at one of the guinea pig videos. She says, "Oh, I was missing a video of you, and now I know what you're doing. You're guinea pig sitting." Sometimes I am, but not right now. Right now, hanging out with my boys. Mr. Wild is looking fantastic. He has been running around. He's pretty warm to the touch, and he was kind of sweating a little bit earlier, chasing these guys around and them chasing him around. But it has been busy. I have been a little bit offline. A couple of people have texted or said the message, "Hey man, what's up?" I don't think they're coming. They're probably okay. Yeah, a couple of messages have come through like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Busy. I have an excellent video that I want to put up really soon about trailering. I took a course, full day course actually, on some of the intricacies of working with horse trailers and trailering and stuff like that, things that we need to think about. And I want to pass on that information to you guys. And I'm going to do a book review of the person who did the course. As soon as I get the book, I'll read that. Should be coming later today. I'm really interested in explaining some of the things, because I know there are going to be some things that many people have probably never thought of. Well, maybe. I know things that I didn't think about. There were some legal things that really are sort of country, or in this case, maybe province specific for Canada. You are such a good horse. It is amazing. You are such a good boy. And then there's just safety things, a lot of safety things, a lot of things to think about in regards to, you know, whether or not your trailer's working properly or if it's safe. Heard a lot of, hi buddy. He's so soft. If you've never, don't do this. This isn't really very safe, but gosh, he is so, you are so soft. Wonder if he thinks I'm kind of scruffy. He's like, you know, you're not very soft. Oh my gosh, what do you want? So trailer stuff is super duper important, because we got to cart these guys around. We got to keep ourselves safe. We got to keep them safe. We got to keep people on the road safe. A lot of stories about how things went south for some people, and some of it's just absolutely none of their fault. Some is. Some of the weirdest ones were really like the floor rotted out in these trailers, and so that's nuts. So man, he's awfully snuggly today, wouldn't you guys agree? Just a big sweetie. Hard to manage. You have a very soft nose, my friend. Very, very soft. It's the softest. Just, yeah. Anyhow, everybody's kind of taking it easy, but let's take a little walk around. Later, buddy. I gotta show everybody around. So other than that, it has been, we got a pile of rain. You can kind of see here where we've had a lot of rain. It's a rainy province, and it's a big deal, because everything gets really wet, obviously, but runs, a lot of running, a lot of sort of flooding. A lot of cleanup has been going on, spring cleanup. So it's hard to explain unless you have horses, but you know, there gets to be like bits and pieces that sort of build up. And then when it rains, it sort of gathers and grows, and mud is I hate mud. I hate mud so much that I've tried to make this place so very mud free. And then the other thing that kind of happens is the sand from the arena. Anyway, So lots of cleanup, lots of spring cleanup. It is spring, so it's getting warmer. Things are growing. If we look around now, it's a lot greener than you guys might remember. It's insane. Really nice for plenty of people, but for other people it's a bit of a nightmare because of allergies. So yeah, I mean, you guys have seen the cherry tree there, but a lot of water. So there's been a lot of cleanup, a lot of sort of managing things and drainage. I have finally started working on this back area. I really have to get this organized. I really want to get a nice big field pasture going in, and I want the trail going in. And I've started work on the trail as well, but I don't have a video really to show you. I've been taking some stuff. It's not quite ready yet, so be patient. But even if I'm not posting stuff, a good solid video, it doesn't mean that I'm not doing things. So we have the path that's going to go through here and over that way, and this area here needs to drain. You can see there's just a lot of water that kind of comes through, and it rained like crazy. So later on today I'm going to finish up this drainage here. If you're not in the world of construction, if you're not actively working on building anything, you might not have any idea on this, but the price of construction materials has gone nuts. Absolutely crazy. Oh, look, it's starting to rain a little. Anyhow, that pipe, it's a 6-inch drain. I need a drainage pipe because this area here just holds water because the pathway is, you know, is kind of blocking it in. So I need a pipe in here. So I dug this out, and it's going into the forest. It's going to sploosh, go into the forest, it drain into the forest, and like normal. Just happened to have been, you know, quite a bit of water in here. And that pipe, $100. That is mind-blowingly expensive. But I don't have a choice. Got to put in a pipe. $100 pipe. It's my $100 plastic pipe. 6-inch, 10 feet long to go in here. It's my $100 drainage. I think I might call this video my $100 drainage. Anyhow, the point is that a pipe's got to go in here. I got to fix my pathway back because we don't have the pathway right now because of this. This has to get done. It's a high priority item. Coming across there, I've got that done. So that's been a very busy work thing. Starting on the trail, I got a whole video about this, but this is where this trail is going to go out here, and then it's going to go down that way and up that way, and we'll take a look in a second when we get up to the top. But this trail is going to be just absolutely, what do we call it, like life-changing around here. We're gonna have a massive, I've counted, I think it's gonna be about 1,000 feet of new trail, and I'm really excited to finally get this, and then finally over here we'll have a path that goes through, and got access to an excavator now to get this done. I want to get it started before summertime comes, and it's going to be great. So very busy. If I'm not, like I said, if I'm not uploading, it's guaranteed I've got a lot of things going on. And I also have my own life. You know, I'm a dad. I've got a daughter who needs me for all kinds of things. And we've been very busy with a few projects that we've been working on that she's wanted to do. So that's been good. And then in here, lots of little cleanup. This has been upgraded a little. We've gone a little bit further to get this kind of good looking, and we're gonna get a few more rocks to come in here, build this up, get this going. Off it goes, because we've got to make water go away. Mud. Back to the concept of clearing this place of mud. I want to be able to walk around. My dream has always been, I don't know if it's a dream, but it's a good idea. I want to be able to walk around in my slippers and not get them dirty. Hello, little miss. How are you today? Who's a big girl? Yeah, you are. There you go. Little miss is doing great. I know I've received a few comments. Thanks everybody for your great wishes about if I was doing okay. We're doing fine. That same day was fine. I appreciate everybody who had some fantastic, these guys, just chilling, some fantastic wishes and worries and everything. I really appreciate it. We're doing great. Yoka's here. She's just nibbling away on some hay. I don't know if she's going to come over. She's been a bit busy today, which is good. But I will update everybody pretty quick on the little miss thing that happened. Don't worry, it's coming. No rush. Gracie, what are you doing? Hi. What are you doing down here? What's down here that's interesting? Grass, maybe? If I go up, will she come up? She won't. You look sleepy. Do you sleep in the corner like this sometimes? I think she does. I think once in a while she sort of sleeps in this corner. I don't want to hear anything about how she's not doing well or something like that. I get a few comments here and there. God, it's like anything I post, you know, there's got to be somebody who's like, oh, there's a problem. She's fine. She goes into that corner. I've never seen her sort of stay. Usually she comes up and she wants ear scratches. Oh well, let's go check on Lena. We'll horsey check for you guys today. We'll catch up. We'll go back to the boys in a second maybe. Hello Lena, would you like to go play with the boys pretty soon? We wanted to give just the boys some time to play all by them lonesomes. Sometimes when the girls come in, they just stand around with the girls and don't play. So if it's just the boys, they'll run around a little bit more. Whew. Put up a picture of Lena recently and everybody, would you just let me get that piece of hay? Good grief. There. Everybody loved it. Lena's beautiful soft eye. She is very photogenic. I've always been very impressed with taking pictures of her. Her pictures always turn. Hello Maya. You probably want to go play with your good buddy Mr. Wild out there, so we'll probably do that. Are you sending the butt over here for scratchings? She loves a good butt scratching. She really does. They all do, don't they? They all do. Whew. Fuzzy horses right now. We're still going through a little bit of shedding time, but they get a pretty good amount of brushings here and there. Not just for me, I do probably the least amount of it, but had a lovely volunteer that's been showing up here and there for help in that regard. So let's say hello to little baby Annie, who is eating like a champ. You need a brushings today. You haven't had your brushings yet. No. But she sure loves a good scritchy scratchings. Everything's coming along wonderfully with her. Again, so many people that say so many really great things about her. Her epic grooming session was well received. That was nice. See, it doesn't matter. You could do this all day long, I swear, and she's still gonna shed out so much hair. It's all over the camera too. Right? There you go. You're okay. Let's see. Gotta always ask. Gotta always ask. We can't ask and then not get. So we ask and then give something nice. You know. She's a good horse. She's been acting very what's the word I'm looking for? Like amicable to all kinds of I don't know, but it's not really work, because really we're just trying to get her to lead and get her to follow along, or you know, got to get her catchable every single time. Come in every day, make sure to catch her and touch, and have her more and more and more used to the idea that when a human shows up, you should say hi to them and not run off or nothing. But so it's not much of a problem, as you can see, to get her to come up, but that said, she hasn't really been set free yet, so that's a little bit of a concern when having her maybe out with other horses too, whether or not she'll come back, hang around with a human. Usually she backs her way all the way to me. I'm not even looking at her. She's just gonna run into me. One more. Just one more. I think she'll make it. There it is. So we'll scratch her for that. So that's a good girl. There was some really great feedback on the photo editing I did of her. And somebody laughed, and one of the comments was kind of amused that, you know, this is the look I'm usually looking at. It literally is. There's her face, here's her big furry butt, and this is usually the view I have of little baby Annie when I don't have a halter on. I'm usually just back here, and I swear, this is every single day for the last, well, since she's been here. Deworming is going to happen very soon. Her second deworming. As we've talked about, it's very important to deworm horses 2 times. And somebody had mentioned that it was a complete surprise to hear this. They'd never heard this in their life, and but it made sense, you know, once you say it to them. Yes, always deworm, delouse 2 times. You have to kill everything that hatches later, because the deworming and delousing stuff does not kill eggs. So once they hatch, you got to kill the ones that come out. Hopefully you get most of them. Vital, absolutely vital. So her deworming is coming up in I think a couple days. Or delousing is first, then deworming, because I deloused her first, and I think deworming is on Friday. Delousing is on Wednesday, as long as the weather holds up. Let's go say hi to our boy Luke. Hey buddy, how's it going? Oh geez, why don't you move in, get a little closer? Luke is I've had Luke forever, it feels like. I've had him for a very long time. So he's very, for every, you know, I've made, I don't know, not mistakes, but I've sort of let things slide. Every mistake that he kind of makes, I would say is most likely my fault. It's just, you know, like something that I've let happen, like just like he did there. He just moved in really quickly, kind of idea. If I move away, he'll probably make his way over, and he'll just come stumbling right into me. He won't even care. He'll just, you know, doesn't care. One thing you have to be cautious of, as I stand here with his head right next to mine, is if you get a fly or something that really bugs them and they shake their head, they could hit you in the head. And that's pretty dangerous. You really don't want that. Hi, buddy. So be cautious. But Luke's pretty good. So, but I have to say, like every sort of gap that sort of exists it's totally my fault. And I let him get away with so much that I would never let other horses get away with. Right? But I've had him since he's about 2 or 3. Don't know, he's a rescue, and I don't think we really properly aged him in the beginning, but he was about 3. And so, last 7 years, I guess now. What are you, almost 10? Yeah. He's such a good boy. Such a good horse. I wouldn't give him away or sell him. See, there, like that. And if their head kind of hits yours, well, it's your fault. So that's Luke. Bye, buddy. Let's go say hi to Roni. Somebody had mentioned that I don't feature Roni. Ugh. After rubbing horses, like first there's like these oily, dirty hands. And I always, you know, you get it. You think, if I put my hand near, just getting more hair on your face kind of idea. These two are goofing off. Let's check them out. So it has been busy. There's been a lot of things. From spring cleanup, course that I was taking, my own studies that I do, my own life that I've got. It's been busy. Be patient with me, please. I'm working on doing things, making videos. I've got all kinds of ideas mapped out. Bugs are coming out, flies are coming out. Aw, Mr. Wild. I just actually wanted to come over and say hi to Roni. So Roni is he's been around for quite a bit as well, and I don't know. This isn't the safest place to be. I'll see what I can do. But Roni is he's, how old are you? You're 9. I think he's 9 to 10, and he's a quarter horse, full out quarter horse. Very, very sensitive, sort of kind horse. He gets worried. He doesn't, don't you? You get very worried. He gets worried until you kind of, you have a conversation with him. Like once you've had a little bit of a conversation, see how his eyes aren't quite still. Like they're not, it doesn't help that you're right here. It doesn't help at all. No, you're, ooh, you got a cut on your nose. How'd you get that? Roni, did you cut him on his nose? Maybe. So as you can see, so he's out, right? Roni leaves. So we'll go chase him down and we'll have another quick conversation with him. And you can see how his eyes aren't quite as soft yet. They're not as soft yet. And so sometimes it takes a little bit of a conversation, and I'm kind of chatty right now, so I'm a little bit noisy for Roni. He's a very sensitive boy, but when he gets soft, when he gets to a point where he's more than happy to kind of be hanging around, he is just melted butter. He is the, what we don't want to here at the moment. We're very busy talking about how Roni should be soft and quiet. And he gets there, but it just takes a little... Stop nibbling on the camera. Don't nibble on the camera. You know, if I yelled at Mr. Wild right now, I would freak him out. That's how sensitive he would have some idea like it has something to do with him. And stop it. I do like this guy though. I do really like his way of being, even if he's being goofy right now and he's playing with the camera. It's still, that's what I mean. Like I'm out here, kind of get to hang around with the boys a little bit. See how his eyes get pretty darn soft, pretty quick. And he just sort of, he's kind of like Luke in a way, you know, you get that chill, sort of demeanor. He just get a little bit, you know, drowsy. Roni's still here. Hi, buddy. And you just kind of, you gotta have a conversation with Roni. You gotta talk to him. You gotta let him know everything's cool. Gotta let him know that there's no trouble. There's just something about him where he's got this real super sensitivity. And he'll leave. You know, he'll be like, I'm out. I'm not doing this. You were gonna nibble on my hood. I saw that. You're a dangerous horse. Bye-bye. So we'll go get Roni again. I don't know if this is going to work out because now the boys are getting closer together and that guy won't stop following. But we'll come over and we'll just see if Roni can have another quick conversation with me. Skeeters around. There's skeeters around. Getting to be that time of year. Some of the skeeters come out. He's got... There we go. Okay, he's softened a little. But we must keep thinking about each personality of horse we hang around with. A lot of comments that I want to respond to. People who do note that every horse is different. You know, every sort of thing that we do, hang around with them. They all do things a little different. And that's actually a good thing. Roni. This is kid really relaxed with that guy behind you. He's hanging out over there. You don't have to worry. So, that's about it, I think. Just a little update for everybody. We've got some cloudy weather. We did have a little bit of blue earlier, but it has wandered off that way-ish. And then it bumps up against the mountains, and then the mountains get, yeah, they're cold, so they gather, and then we get rain. That's the way it goes. But that's it. Hopefully it's been a good little catch-up for everybody. You can feel like you're still part of the crew here, and I welcome everybody to just say hello and hopefully everything's going well, stuff like that. I don't have a problem with. It's great. Things are going well. I'll let you know when they're not. But until then, we're doing pretty good. All the horses are happy and doing well, and busy. Right? You guys are pretty busy other than right now. See how quickly Luke gets soft. Just kind of quiet eyes and a very floppy mouth. He usually gets pretty floppy. It's playing. You just get to play. So, yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully the next one is actually talking either about Gracie, Little Miss, or even Maya. I've got some topics that I'd like to talk about a little bit about her. She's doing really well. She's great. Great horse. See, look at this. That's not good. You don't want your horses to rub on your body. No. I mean, he would never, if you think about it, he would never do it to a horse that he thought was higher than him. Look at him rubbing on me. But it's Luke, so I kind of leave that in because he's my boy. He's my horse forever kind of idea, and I just have a soft spot for him. So when he does it to other people, I was like, watch out, because Luke's got bad manners. But he'll just rub on me. And some people have a strong rule. I do too, for the most part. I have a strong rule of don't let your horses rub on you. Don't let them get so close as to do that, because it can be dangerous. Definitely can be dangerous. But you know, what's up, man? What are you so itchy about? Okay, now that's it. I have to get on with the things that I've got to do. Hopefully that's been good, and I'll see you guys in the next one.